What's going on here today? Looks like breakout player. That's right. I forgot. Who's this going to be? Miles Sanders. So this is going to be an interesting one. So if we can get him up to, what's it going to be? Superstar? That would actually be really help. 3 touchdowns, 150 yards. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully we can get him superstar because that would really help. Him develop and make sure that we don't need another running back. Obviously, we'll still need a second running back, but hopefully we can get him superstar, get him up to probably a 80, high 80, maybe low 90, and get him to be our permanent elusive back, probably for the rest of this franchise. And then we'll have to find another back who can be our power back. And I think Miles Sanders will be able to be fine third down. I just don't think he's enough of a power back yet to really hold down that spot. But if we can get him up, that would be huge. Also, Brandon Brooks. Nah, we're just gonna play Jack. Obviously, that's a huge downgrade. But I don't want to risk an injury to Brandon Graham. I think that's pretty fair. Let's go slot. Try and make his hands a little better. He's already got great catching though, so I don't know if we really even need to do that. Mid route catching traffic awareness. What are his catching stats at? 81 catching traffic. So okay, so yeah, his hands can use a little work. That's fine. Speed's 92, acceleration 94. He has really high agility. I didn't even notice that. His change of direction is really good too. Trucking awful, but it's not too bad. Davion Taylor. I'm pretty sure I have him as a. He might be my starter. I can't even remember. His stats don't look too bad either. Oh, I take that back. His stats look pretty bad. I thought I remembered his looking a lot better than they actually did. Beckwith might even be able to develop into our starting guy for us if we can get him better. Because he's got good. His speed's not too bad. His tackling's great. His hit power's pretty good. His pursuit's not too bad. Acceleration's not too bad. Play recognition obviously use some work. Awareness. Zone coverage isn't too bad. Man coverage could be way worse. Jumping's not bad. Injury's not. He's not going to get injured too much, hopefully. And then jumping, toughen. I mean, he's not bad. He can definitely. Stats definitely look better than what his overall portrays. So maybe he becomes our starter for some future games, or not future, for like future seasons. And we can develop him into a top linebacker in the league. Unlikely, but maybe we can do that. These guys are so bad. What's our biggest hole right now? Center, probably. There we go. There's a center. Let's see what we can do with that. Wonder what else there is. I think we want to negotiate with Barnett first and see if he's willing to come back, because I know this was a guy I wanted to bring back. I want to get him for 5 years, probably till he's 30. Let's do 4.7 and 3. You want to come back on that? Awesome. Get Barnett back for 5 years, so that'll be good. Hold down that defensive line, and we'll go ahead and hop into this game, and I'll see you guys when we get in. We again get the ball first to start the game. Not super high on starting with it, but also gives us a chance to set the tone of the game and try and show who's the better team here. Not a bad kick return. We got 28. Oh, we gave us to the 30. I thought we were going to be on like the 28 at best, and apparently we made it to 30. Don't really see how. Our passing stats with Zach Wilson haven't been awful. I've only thrown 3 picks, thrown 2 touchdowns, so it could be way worse. But we're in week 6 at this point, so you'd like to see a little bit more numbers from him in terms of passing, especially with the receiving core we've got with Juju and Atwell. But we'll see what we can do here and see if we can get anything else. We'll go ahead and just try that. Wow, Juju's able to actually pull that in. That's a huge one. Wow, I thought that was going to be picked. That was definitely a throw I should not have made, and it worked out anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and try doing a pass here just by the way the defense is lined up. And Juju's going to end up wide open over the... he caught it anyway. I thought that was going to be just out of reach of him, and he was still able to come back for it and make a huge play. I'm very impressed by that. I'm really happy that he won that play too. Well, Sanders not quite able to navigate through and gain some yards. Almost, but not quite. Wow. He was able to thread that right in. That's where I was looking at from the beginning, and it was kind of an iffy throw where I saw him get open for that split second, and I saw the window open up, and I knew that it was either a now or never kind of throw, and I went ahead and tried to make it, and it was perfect. He could not have thrown that ball any better than he did. We're gonna go ahead and got hit as we threw. Nothing we can do there. So we can get Goddard up over the top maybe. No one's over on the right side of the field. We had to roll out, and there was nothing we could have done after. All right, 3rd and 10. I'm going to see what we can do to try and score here. I'm looking at Schuster first after he breaks out of his route, and I'm going to go ahead and take that. Oh, he catches it. Was he actually in bounds? Looked kind of close. I was hoping for a touchdown there, but he was a little too far. But he still was somehow able to come down with the ball, which was very, very surprising to me. We're going to go ahead and just dump that down to Goddard, who catches it, and we got a touchdown. That was a really good drive. We were able to make some really, 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 really good throws on that drive to really keep it going. I'm very impressed with that. I thought we were going to be picked off on all 3 of those really big throws, to be honest. Great first drive. It's probably our best one so far. By probably, I mean that is definitely our best drive so far. First drive. Best first drive so far. Not a good sign for their running game. For they got 14 yards on that first attempt there. But also wasn't really expecting a run on their first play of the game, so. At this point, I've ended up muting my mic. I guess someone came in to talk to me or something, and I just muted it, not knowing I could just cut it out. I guess I kind of just forgot that's a thing when you're editing videos. I don't know why, but I don't want to just cut out all this footage because there's still a lot that happens in between now and when I figure out that my mic is muted. But yeah, I'll probably just do a little bit of like a fast. They just make it faster so you guys can still kind of see what's going on and not get too far behind. So it's not like you come back and all of a sudden, poof, it's 28-0 and there's no in between. You don't know what's going on. But yeah, I hope you guys can still enjoy and kind of work with me as I'm learning a little bit through this. But yep, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Apparently my mic's been muted for like the longest time, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Technical difficulties. Anyway, we're gonna try and score here. Obviously, that's not gonna work. I meant to do a passing play and I didn't because I had a brain aneurysm. So now we'll see on this play if we can get anything going. We got B open in the middle of the field there. If we can get him on the run, not quite, not enough. I was hoping he'd be more open than that, but he's not. Dang, it is what it is. We had a okay second quarter. Had its ups and downs. We threw an interception, which wasn't good. I was hoping we were going to be able to get something more. We're able to stop Matthew Stafford. He was on his huge passing streak, and finally we got a sack and stopped them. And then they got another completion after that, but we held them on to fourth down, and they punted it, and we got the ball back. So we were at least able to halt what they were doing on offense, which I think was good. But yeah, we need to get Miles Sanders, I think, another 100 rushing yards at this point to try and get him his superstar. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of work, but we're going to see what we can do to get him there. Intercept at Maddox. Come on. Thank you. Let's go. I was completely zoned out looking at something else, and I looked back, and they were throwing the ball. And then Maddox, thankfully, was in tight coverage there and was able to come out on top with the ball there. So we kind of got bailed out on that one, I think, just because I wasn't paying any attention. And then we were able to get stuff there. Just go out of bounds after the gain of 10 there. 12 even. I'm okay with that. Let's try this one. This one usually works. I always get at least 5 on this play, I think. So there we go. There, we got a bunch. Able to kind of maneuver our way around and go. Now we got 12 rushes for 57 yards. So he definitely evened out his numbers a lot there with that carry. Now I need about another 93 yards rushing with him or receiving. We don't have any receiving yards with him. Trey Flowers is hurt, so that'll make the running game actually a lot easier because now there's not a really high-end guy there able to shed blocks or anything and really stop a run game, and they do better without him anyway. Great. I'm going to try here and go in between the center and the right guard because that's where the hole's going to be, and it is. It opened right up and we were able to gain 7. Bell's actually having a great game too. 4 rushes for 43 yards. He's doing really, really well. Bell's still doing good, getting about 10 yards per carry as he gets 10, 11 more there. Let's see if we can get Sanders something up the middle here. Get him another touch. Might be able to get 6 yards. It's going to be tough. It's going to require some really good blocking and there we go, some power from him. And he's injured. No. Oh my, you're kidding. You're kidding. Come on. Every game, there's always something that happens and someone gets injured. Every time. Come on. Oh, my God. Hopefully it's not a bet. Bruce Sternum, he's done. That sucks. Well, he won't be getting his superstar. And he's done for the day. And Le'Veon Bell will take over the show. Come on. 3rd down. Let's get our stop. Let's get the stop and get the ball back. It's going to be a screen. He gets sacked. Let's go. Fletcher Cox in there for his 2nd sack of the game. 10th tackle. Wait, what? 10th tackle in the year, huh? It's 7 on the... Okay, so he has 7 sacks this year. I was confused for a second. What are you doing? Well, now you got to just let it roll. Nope, it doesn't. That was... I don't understand what happened there. He just kind of started doing his own thing. That was weird. Schuster. Oh, my God. What is that throw? Oh, he's so open. He was so open. He just straight overthrew him completely. That's so annoying. Oh, this game just loves to screw you over in every way possible. Thankfully, that's Detroit's injury and not mine on the kick. On the field goal. Otherwise, I would have been pissed. We'll get the ball back and see what we can do in offense. 3rd and 2. We're going to go ahead and give it to Bell again because he's done really well this game. And he's tackled maybe even for a loss there. Yeah, he's tackled for a loss. I was hoping we could trust him there, and we just really weren't able to. Well, what do we have to lose here? I might even just go for it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go for it. We're on our own 38, which not a great position to. But I want to kind of close this game out and make sure we are guaranteed to win. We got 5. Perfect. Perfect. In order to keep this drive alive and hopefully secure that we've won this game by the end of this drive and make it so that they get the ball back with maybe 5 minutes left. If hopefully even less than that would be nice. So we'll kind of see how this goes. Now the rest of the drive rolls out and kind of play from there. Huntley gets a carry. Nope, trips, falls, gains 1 yard. Schuster might get open on the outside, maybe. Don't know if I want to try anything. We'll go ahead and try it and do a secure catch. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. I don't know if I agree with that one. I think that one should be booth reviewed. Can I challenge that? Probably not because it's a turnover. I want to just look at an instant replay because I don't even know if he was inbounds. Let's see here. He's not even inbounds. He is not inbounds. He is 1 foot, right? And then he goes down, and his knee hits out of bounds. He is out. That is not an interception. Because he needs to have one. Does a shin touch? His shin is not touching. The first thing that touches is his hand out of bounds. If you look at where his hand is touching out of bounds. His left foot, that is not a catch. No. That is not. Oh, this game. That is not an interception. That is not an interception. This game sucks. That's not my. I'm not claiming anything for that interception because that should not be one. I've done 2 interceptions in this game, and that's that. That's all I've done. The 3rd one is bullshit. I don't know what you can even do to stop the AI at this point in the game, dude. What are you supposed to do? They just break everything. There's nothing you can do to stop them. Not a single thing. I'm not throwing this game. I'm not letting it slip away at all. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oof. He started stiff arming. I got a little scared there. We're not about to let them score. I want to stop them from scoring at all even on this drive, but I don't know if that's the thing that's going to even happen. Or my zone now. Okay, here it is. It's going to be a run play, and it's going to be a touchdown because my defense can't stop anything. Oh my god. My defense had done so well the rest of the game, then that drive kind of just collapsed. Now I'm assuming they're going to call for an onside kick after this, but it's going to be 24-14. I'm going to go and try and score again because I think these interceptions are bullshit, and I want to get back for them. See if we can get another throwing touchdown at least. Because our ratio this season is all sorts of screwed up. Maybe, do I want to go for a touchdown or try and get Le'Veon Bell over 100 yards rushing? Because we still got to run the clock out. So, a couple of decisions we got to make still. If we get stopped on 3rd down, I'll throw the ball and try and get our touchdown. But until then, I'm going to just try and get 100 yards with Le'Veon. Oh, that was 3rd down. Okay, well, Le'Veon now has over 100 rushing yards. I'll do another run with him, just to solidify that he's over it. Now he's definitely 100% over the 100 yards. All right. Let's see. What play do I want to do? Maybe this. Atwell over the middle, maybe? Atwell catches it over the... Wow. Great diving catch. And he got it. There's our touchdown. I'm happy with that. And that should be the game winner, to be honest. That should be the nail in the coffin. And we should win this game pretty easily. And Fletcher Cox is able to get him for a sack. That's his 4th one of the game. He has been an unstoppable force. How is he not in the zone yet? And that's almost an interception. Come on, Bolden, you have to come down with that. Ah. Well, we forced another incompletion at least. The other one was an interception. So, finally. Maybe. Oh. Come on. Oh my god. How many? I need to sack him 3 times to get Fearmonger? What? I just... Oh my god. I flew straight past him. I should have stopped him. They should not. No. Come on. And I assume they're going to go for another onside kick, because at this point it's the only way they can win. I'm just going to try and score. Do I want to go to Schuster or Rager? We'll see, I think, off the beginning of the play. I should have gone Rager. Rager was far more open. Rager actually had steps on the defender, where Schuster did not have any. So I got B wide open down the middle of the field, but I'm just gonna run with it. I really want to score again, just to try and fix my interception to touchdown ratio, because it is dog awful. So see what we can do. Maybe a double post. That was a horrible throw. Horrible throw. Not where it should have been at all, but it got at least to where, in vicinity of where the receiver was, so I could still get a touch, or get in a good position to get a touchdown. So was that at least, I guess. Oh, and he drops it. He drops it. Come on. If we can have something like that, maybe. And if we do this, maybe we can get Schuster open late. I'm just gonna go with it. Not even able to. God damn it. Oh well. I didn't need more points anyway. I definitely won. I just wanted to rub it in a little bit, I guess, and padded some stats that are bad. Oh my god. I can't be throwing this many interceptions every game. It's got to stop somewhere. It's got to stop. Oof. Still was able to win, though, even with all that. Zach Wilson, not a great game. Not a great game with 3 picks at all. Matthew Stafford had a phenomenal game and threw 1 pick. If it wasn't for that pick, he would have had a perfect passer rating. Rushing, Le'Veon Bell, 18 carries, 105 yards. Miles Sanders had 15 carries for 67 yards. Sadly got injured. He also had a touchdown. Juju had 5 catches for 82 yards. Goddard with 5 for almost 50. Atwell with 4 for 64. Bell had a couple catches in there too, which pretty good. And then Hakeem Butler had 1 as well. Goddard and Atwell having the touchdowns. Jack Driscoll gave up another sack. Tackles, Caleb Farley had 10, which is not what you want to see, especially for him. He's a cornerback. Davion Taylor had 7. Vontae Maddox with 5. TFL's 2 for Hargrave, 1 for Fletcher, 1 for Josh Sweat, 1 for Kendall Beckwith, and 1 for Davion Taylor. Fletcher Cox had 4 sacks, which was the only player to get sacks on the team. Vontae Maddox came up with the 1 interception, and that was all we saw. But not a terrible game. All right, so we know we didn't get Miles Sanders' breakout challenge, so he's going to stay a star, sadly. We did see some things from other players that we really liked, such as the performance from Juju Smith-Schuster, and Le'Veon Bell produced a lot too. These stats are so bad. I still don't understand why we're first in defensive yards. Why are we so far ahead? Defensive total. We're not. We're not first. It's broken. We're third. Points. We're not even close to top in points. Let's see where we're at. Top 10, 15, 20, 25. Yikes. Sacks. We're probably up there in sacks. Yep. Second. Oh, it'd be third. Top two are tied for first. Forced fumbles, not up there. Interceptions, definitely not up. Oh. So we're at fifth. We gave the Lions 3 free interceptions, basically, though. I don't know. Some of the stats. Touchdowns, interceptions. We need to fix this ratio. This needs to get better. This is not what you want to see at all. Rushing. This looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with the rushing, especially with what Le'Veon Bell did last game. I think that was really good and helpful for us because he was able to fill in and really help the team keep the running game going without Miles Sanders. And then Juju Smith-Schuster has already come in, and he's got, I assume most of these numbers are going to be from Pittsburgh, obviously, or wherever he was. I don't remember where I got him. I think I got him from the Steelers. Obviously, most of those numbers are going to be from them, but he's still producing the most from all of our receivers, and he's got 3 touchdowns, 2 of which have already been with us. No. Yes, I think so. And then Atwell just got his first touchdown last game. He's produced pretty well. Goddard also has 20 receptions. These top 3 guys have 20 receptions, but he got some catches last game. I don't think he had a touchdown, though. We haven't seen him get a touchdown. Rager hasn't done anything lately. He's kind of been, I hate to say it, but useless. And then Sanders has been on and off with injury, so he struggled a little bit. Le'Veon Bell's kind of filled in as that receiving back for us. Surprisingly, he's done really well at it. What's his catching and stuff? Is he more of a catching back, and I'm just kind of completely oblivious to this? Yeah, catching is 74, route running 77, 72, and then deep doesn't show. From what I can see, versus Miles Sanders, who's catching is probably going to be in the 60s. Yeah, 65. His route running's not great. So apparently Bell is more of a receiving back, and I didn't even notice. Blocking hasn't been horrible. There's been some sacks that have been given, but nothing bad, really. Oh, I didn't look at defense. Defensively, the sack numbers have been insane from Fletcher. He's got 9, and he's basically our only player with sacks. The only other player with Hargrave and Sweat, but it's mainly just Fletcher Cox. And I wish some other players would get in and do something so we could have more sack numbers. But if it's got to be one guy doing all of it, I'd like it to be Fletcher Cox. And he's got 10 TFLs as well. No one else really has more than 1, aside from Beckwith, who's with 3, and Hargrave with 2. Everyone else has 1. Tackles is led by Beckwith with 38, then Fletcher behind with 28. And then behind that's Farley with 22. So just kind of see where the numbers lie there, and then some interceptions. Kicking, punting, and whatnot. Those stats don't matter to me. But we'll see what we can do to try and get this team to be better and make another push to try and get ahead in the division. Actually, I'm going to go to next week and see if we did make top of the division, or not top of like higher in the division, so we're not bottom. See what we can do next week. So things to do next week are going to be opportunity to re-sign Josh Sweat. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Travis Fulgham's there. Definitely not re-signing him. Definitely not re-signing Le'Veon Bell. We're going to try and pick up another guy. Scouting players, upgrading some players. We're still bottom in the division, sadly. I was thinking maybe we were going to move up one, but we didn't. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.